All right, we arrived in beautiful New Orleans last night. It is now the morning of media night. We're about to go pick up our credentials, get the day going, super fired up. Let's take you guys along for it. Once we snagged the credentials, we headed back to the room, got a lift in, and did some final prep. Then we headed to the Superdome for opening night. All right, we made it, man. The 26-hour journey was for this. We're here at opening night. Chiefs, Eagles, so fired up about it. Let's take you guys along for the journey. You have one of the most inspiring stories in football. You used to say that there were days that you would cry because you thought you weren't good enough.
That's a good question. I would say just keep going. Life goes in ebbs and flows. You're going to have high times and you're going to have low times.
A lot of the young guys on this defensive line have taken a massive step forward this season.
Everybody stepped up in a big way. Nolan Smith, JC was already doing his thing, but he stepped up even more. Can't wait to see what they do on Sunday.
AJ, looking at the ups and downs that the last 2 years have brought, how do you feel that your relationship with Jalen Hurts has strengthened? The jump that you've taken from the Giants to Eagles has been historic. In your game, where you think you've taken that biggest jump?
Getting back to myself, listening to my coach, getting my shoulders square, let my God-given talent take over.
All right, we just wrapped up that Saquon interview right as that hour-long timer was going down. Just got it in. I didn't think we were going to get it in at first. 2 minutes left, buzzer beater, but Chiefs are about to come out now. Going to go do our interviews with them. Fired up for it. A lot of elite corners in this Kansas City room over the past few seasons. Yourself, L'Jarius Sneed, and Charvarius Ward making that transition this year as the main corner in that room.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Transition, I mean, it hasn't been too difficult. You know what I mean? It's been an honor and a privilege to be suiting up with these guys out there.
How have you guys been able to block out the noise of the crowning of your dynasty in order to stay on fire?
We know it's a process. You can't get to the Super Bowl in one game or one day. You have to go about your process in order to get to it, and that's what we've kind of done all year long.
Probably heard some of the criticism about how you guys give up a lot of yards to tight ends. How do you balance stopping the run and also slowing down that tight end production?
We'll take all 11 guys, man. It's not going to be one person on tight end. It's not going to be one person stopping the run. It's going to be the D-line taking care of the up front, and the back step got to take care of the pass.
How have you guys continued to stay so consistent and successful with the nucleus of you, Patrick, and Travis?
Players, they welcome everybody in.
But when you look at your time playing with him on and off the field, what truly makes him so great?
Everything, Al. You know, I would say one thing that stuck out is his work ethic.
Wrapping up media night, just met my boy Seth here.
Yes, sir, bro.
Hey, fire vlog today. Make sure you guys check out tomorrow.
Definitely, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, man.
Thank you, bro. Good to see you.
Tuesday was more of a low-key day, focused on editing up content from that night. Later on, we went down to Radio Row to film my show live from the Super Bowl. Wednesday was when things really ramped back up, starting again with the Eagles team hotel. I talked with a bunch of the guys, and here's how it went. Last year, you had the most interceptions in your entire career, and this year you followed it up with the fewest in your entire career in a full season.
Ultimately, my desire to try and find a way to win the game overseas everything else. And so whatever stats are out there, good, bad, or indifferent, you know, I ask myself, did I win?
We all knew that you were an all-world receiver in college, having won the Heisman, but coming into the draft, everyone questioned your size.
Size only, plays in certain situations and things like that. When you talk about football, it's all about, just going out there, just doing your job.
This year, as the best in the NFL in terms of yards per game, what do you think has led to this drastic turnaround?
Kind of like rotating in all type of positions to kind of help the secondary, because I think we had a lot of injuries. I think this year came in with a lot of guys that's very versatile.
All right, this has been day 3 down here at Radio Row. We just talked to Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown. So many guys down here had a blast. Now it's back to Radio Row to go film my show.
We do not want Cooper Kupp.
And then what are your thoughts on T. Higgins? You think they're going to be able to bring him back?
They're
going to get it
done.
done?
They better get it done.
Or what about like a guy if he leaves? You think
They
Cooper Kupp
better get it done.
better get it done?
Better get it done. We don't want Cooper Kupp. We do not want Cooper Kupp.
Just T. Higgins.
Cincinnati Bengals do not want Cooper Kupp. Let's put that out there right now. We want T. Higgins back.
You heard it here. No, you're very happy about this Josh and Haley relationship. Any early wedding presents potentially for them?
Josh likes Aston Martin, so maybe we could
That's a big gift.
come together and get our MVP something nice, but I don't know. He'll get a hug.
Let's take it a step further to the untouchable quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, obviously, we're looking at Mahomes, we're looking at Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow.
I think C.J. Stroud is probably untouchable. Jaden Daniels has become untouchable.
Another
Good question,
guy,
though. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Day 4 of the trip, man. Last day here in New Orleans. Headed to the Chiefs team hotel right now. Looking to finish it out strong. We're both tired. Adam's a little sick. We're doing it, baby. Let's go.
speedster / deep threat wide receiver has been an integral part of your offense.
It's different pitches, if you look at it this way, different pitches that you can throw at a defense. And it allows you to get a little deeper down the field and stretch it vertically there.
Really resilient all year long with the transitions that you guys have had from the injuries and the new players that you've had in.
It's been a fun ride, and it's been a wild year as far as who's in and who's out, but we got a lot of the guys healthy now, and so I'm excited for these guys to go out there and play their best football in the biggest game.
You guys haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 18 games. What do you think has made you guys so special defensively and dominant throughout this stretch?
Playing a couple games, getting that chemistry back, continue to peak throughout the year.
Your guy Quinn Ewers is entering the draft. What do you think makes him so special for teams?
Just his ability to make any throw on the field. He has a throw power, the arm talent to make any throw on the field.
Michael Penix came into the season, and you guys looked really good. What did you see about the strides that he took this year?
I mean, it was just constant improvement. The thing with Mike is he had the chance to learn undercurve for a whole season, and then when he got in the game, nothing was foreign to him.
All right, Bijan, thank you very much for running. Yeah, how's it going?
You too.
All right, final question here, kind of a funny one. Have you heard the you and Bronny James comparison?
Yes, I don't think I look like him, though.
You guys look so similar.
Shakima, do I look like Bronny?
So similar. Hey, man, I appreciate the time.
No problem.
Have a good one. Yes, sir, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, we're here with 49ers tight end George Kittle.
All right, a little backstory on this. I asked George for an interview, but he was leaving. But if I could keep up with him, he said I could ask him a few questions. And that's when he started to mess with me.
All right, we're here with 49ers tight end George Kittle. All right, we're hustling. All right, okay. All right, well, I didn't know we were running. You've dealt with so much adversity throughout your career, being snubbed of the Heisman and coming up short in the college football playoff. How do you think that's going to motivate you and drive you into your NFL career?
Yeah, I mean, it's just all added fuel to the fire. You work hard and, sometimes the results aren't the way you want it to be, but, all just the more to get back in the lab and, go chase after more and achieve more.
How close do you feel like you guys were to potentially winning a Super Bowl?
Man, we were right there. Just a couple plays didn't go our way, and we would be here right now.
Matthew Stafford, you played with him throughout your entire career. What has he meant to your development?
He's helped me learn the nuances of running routes, helping be able to on the same page, and he communicates at the highest level.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Another great year of the Super Bowl in the books. So happy that we made the 26-hour drive here. Now we got it on the way back, but man, it feels great having that in the books. Now it's time for the offseason, some NBA action, so make sure you guys stay tuned. See ya.